Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and this is where we discuss everything about the stock market action through the day to day, what really happened, the moving points, the sectors and the stocks that were in focus, and what should you expect from the markets as we move forward into the next week. Well, it was a big day because the RBI came out with its bi monthly monetary policy review outcome. The RBI governor at 10 a.m. this morning announced a 50 basis points a hike in the repo rate, the benchmark rate. Remember, before this, also, we have seen about 90 basis points of a rate hike done before this. First in May, 40 basis points, and then in June, 50 basis points. And this has been another 50 basis points of a move. So 140 basis points in total has happened over the last this financial year so far. And what we have also seen is that this current hike of 50 basis points today has taken the repo rate back to the pre-COVID levels of 5.4%, in fact, highest since August 2019. So the repo rate is back at the pre-COVID levels. So that's important to watch out for. What will this do? This will definitely have an impact for the borrowers, as especially the home loan borrowers. Their home loans will get expensive. Their EMIs will tend to get expensive, as the banks and the NBFCs will tend to pass on these dates almost at an immediate effect. So keep an eye out on that. The other loans, like auto and personal, may get impacted if there are any new loans that get applied to from here on as well. So it will cause a lot of impact. The stock markets, however, managed to end in the green after a slight dip right when the announcement had come in, because most of the experts were penciling in a 35 basis points of a hike, but some were also penciling in a 50 basis points high. So somewhere on the expectation lines, slightly on the higher side as well. Most of the experts say that this has been a front loading of the rates. Perhaps after some time, one or two times, the RBI may not go ahead with such a steep hike going forward from here. The RBI has retained the inflation and the growth forecast at their 6.7 and 7.2% levels as well. The stock markets ended higher. The If you talk about the Sensex and the Nifty, perhaps you will see that the Sensex ended almost 90 points higher. The Nifty also ended close to that 17,400 mark in today's trading session as well. Now, when we talk about the other highlights that were important to track today, SBI, the stock, saw profit booking right ahead of its earnings tomorrow. Titan rose after the operational beat in the estimates of the earnings. Bharti Airtel rose 1% ahead of results on Monday. You have Shree Cement and Ultratech Cement that were seen rising, following the in line with estimates by Dalmia Bharat. And Manapuram jumped 6% after better than expected earnings. NBCC, Indigo, Tata Communications, NMDC, Muthoot Finance were the other top major mid-cap gainers. Balkrishna Industries, however, fell 7%, and as the earnings definitely were a miss on the estimates front. Gale fell 5% as brokerage downgraded the stock to sell after the earnings. Balrampur Chini extended losses to second day after the earnings miss estimates as well. Market breadth, however, still favored the bulls. The advanced decline ratio remained at 5 is to 4. The Sensex and the Nifty were just about 0.1% up in trade towards the closing of the session. But the Nifty Bank definitely outperformed with almost 0.5% uptick right there. And the mid cap index also saw gains of almost 0.2% in trade. So that was the entire wrap up of the trading session as well. Going forward from here, experts do believe that earnings specific, now that the big RBI monetary policy is out of the way, and the markets have reacted and taken it very, very in its stride in today's trading session, not doing a very, very knee jerk reaction. The experts believe that the RBI may remain in a sideways consolidated, that the Nifty may remain in an sideways and a consolidative range going forward from here. There could be some stock specific action that you can watch out for. Macros will be important to track. The FII's return on the street is being celebrated. That is supporting the market sentiments. If that continues to be the game, that perhaps the markets may move higher as well. However, one way directional move on the upside will not be possible till the time experts believe that Nifty crosses 17,500 on a closing level on a decisive basis too. So one or two sessions beyond that, then that will shift the support on the upside too for the Nifty. Well, that was the wrap up of the session. We'll leave you at that, but we are going on, explaining to all of you what the RBI rate hike really means for you. If you're a loan borrower, if you're a depositor, what does it mean for you? All of these things are very important for you to track as well. So do continue to watch Business Today TV for a whole lot of videos that will be put around this, so that you can completely get why is tracking this RBI policy extremely important for you, and how is it going to impact your wallets. Thanks a lot for tuning in for now. Do stay tuned onto Business Today TV.